ask you is, where have you, I mean, which is the way you have gone through in the past 2 years? Like, what have you done and why you've chosen to make a record like Let Us Play?
We left our major label, Arista, in 1993. At that point, Matt and I decided that the best thing to do was to set up Ninja Tune as a proper going concern. So we spent quite a amount of time concentrating on getting Ninja Tune working with a decent record label. Also recording under the name DJ Food and producing things under the name of Hex as well. And I decided that we didn't really want to make a cold record until we really wanted to make, rather than just make one because we could make a record. So about a year ago it felt right to start making some music. A lot of people were saying when you get to make the next Coldcut album. So we decided now was the time to do it. We had various things that we wanted to say. You know, we were rather fed up, but dance music as such was really quite often about something in particular. It was just about the fact that it was very heavy. You know, it had a big bass drum, had a nice big stupid noise in it.
Yeah.
We felt it was time to make comments, you know, about things that angered us or annoyed us.
Yeah. And so, like, the presence of Yellow Biafra from the American punk scene, has a particular meaning?
Well, you know, he's somebody that still, you know, says what he means and is not afraid to put on record what he feels about things.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he is the first connection between English dance scene, or I mean, something like.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it is or it isn't. He just seemed the most appropriate to work at the time. We'd done the Journeys by DJ mix, which featured a little bit of his spoken word poetry, and Matt and I did a track with Mark Smith in the Fall on our original album, What's That Noise, way back in 1988. Who's a sort of English equivalent. So
yeah,
it seemed a natural thing to do. You know, there was no attempt to kind of, it would be a first, we did this. Just that we appreciated what he had to say. He's a very dedicated record collector as well. So from that point of view, there was an instant affinity.
Yeah.
And it's always a, you know, really, like I said, that was the really, really important thing at the end of the day.
Yeah. And so, I mean, there's not a particular meaning about this. It's just.
Well, he's commenting on, you know, the political situation as it is in America and in the UK at the moment, and that, you know, it's quite interesting that.
Yeah.
You know, gave Labour Party quite positive advice. The Labour Party took quite positive advice, and you know, this sort of whole thing about rather during the problem, just locking people up. It just seems to be a sort of very mad idea at the moment that you can put curses on people and say, like, if you don't behave yourself, you're just going to be banged up. It seems so pointless, and we wanted to say about it, and so did he.
You've chosen long distance tracks. I think, like the songs in the album are all quite long. I mean, it's a particular choice. It's a no commercial choice, or what?
But they are really just how it felt. So there are quite short tracks there. You know, these days, with the advent of the ore, people like that, tracks can be 20, 25 long quite easily. But, you know, we've got tracks on the album that are 4 minutes.
Yeah.
We've got tracks on the album that are 8 minutes long. I think the average about 6 minutes each, you know.
Yeah, in fact, that goes more like.
So again, no particular reason for doing that. That's the way they turned out. Some of them are more like little journeys rather than songs. So, you know, we've had the CD, the promo CD. You'll see how things kind of change from one thing to another. But some of the songs were constructed so that the whole thing would flow. But kind of journey, a trip.
And analogical. I mean, looks like also. I mean, I've seen the videos that you've made for Timber and More Bits and Pieces, and it looks like, you know, technology as a very important part in this moment for your style and your art.
You know, it's 10 years since Matt and I started this office.
Yeah.
10-year anniversary this year, and Pieces was our second original single.
Yeah.
When we made that, we used what available was then, web equipment, i.e. 2 turntables and a mixer.
Yeah.
We wanted to see if we could actually still use 2 turntables and a mixer, but apply to it all of the technology that's been developed over those ideas. The exciting things really are the fact that, you know, sampling images is about to be as revolutionary as sampling sound was 10 years ago. And that's really exciting. And we wanted to try to do something with the equipment that was available. And so Timber is the result of sound and image being generated at exactly the same time. What you see is what you hear.
Exactly. In fact, when I first saw Timber, like it looks like there's a big connection between the images and the music. Like looks like they can't stay apart from each other. Like the song, and you know, I tried to listen to it and then to see the video, and it looks like it's perfect building.
Yeah, it is a match, sound and vision. You know, we did that with Stuart Warren Hill from Head, and he's fantastic skills, and he's using a computer desktop video software package to really sequence music rather than just video. So he's abusing technology, and I think that's something that Coldcut have always done, which is take current available technology and do with it what we can get out of it, you know, to try and do the most.
What do you think about the commercial possibilities of this music, which is far forward to the future more than...
I don't really care, to be honest. No, we don't need to sell records. We don't, you know...
Yeah, like...
Do you know what I mean? If we sell 5,000, the result for us, you know, we're...
I mean, it goes along with the dance revolution, if it's what, I mean, the English magazines say about the Mix Mag, Jockey's Lot. I mean, always talking about this dance revolution. Is going to be in the future next, or we have to wait more?
No, you know, the revolution is starting now, and that revolution is this combination of sound and vision.
Yeah.
It's something that, you know, we really want to develop. With this album, that's the opportunity to really do something like that. And, you know, really the commercial side of it will come at some point when everything falls into place. We're not going to sit down and try and make a commercial record. There's really very little point.
Yeah, well, I mean, commercial maybe, it's the wrong word I used, but I mean something like to reach a bigger crowd.
Yeah, I mean, we reach the people we want to reach, really.
Yeah.
And that's those people that are into what we do. You know, reaching a bigger crowd has a lot of associated problems with it. And you know, we're quite happy to make our music and hope people will buy it, really, and be into it. You know, but I prefer people really to go and make their own music or see what we're doing